Hey guys, someone left a message on one of the gun nut videos suggesting that we make a video talking about these guys at Ferguson, oath keepers. I've seen stuff about oath keepers before. It's a bit hard to avoid them, they pop up now and again, but I don't know, what do we got? We got a bunch of guys here dressed in paramilitary uniforms with how many magazines has each guy got? They really are expecting to go to war, aren't they? Hundreds of rounds of ammunition. Standing in amongst the unarmed members of the public. It just seems, I don't know, more of a photo opportunity than anything else. Are they really achieving anything? Apparently they're supposed to be current and former police and military, but makes you wonder what they think they're achieving. Like, it just looks like a photo opportunity. Look, standing in amongst the media with people taking photos of him and videoing him, and I mean, what's he actually achieving there other than a little bit of a stoke to his deflated ego or something? It just doesn't seem to make sense. It really doesn't. I mean, if they're police officers and military people, well, I've always support the police and the military, but it doesn't mean there isn't nuts in amongst them. And I mean, what does this really achieve? Standing there amongst the media with his gun. It's not really making the community any safer, is it? It's just making people nervous, probably. And just giving himself a chance to get himself on TV or on the internet or wherever else he's wanting. How many rounds did that guy have on him? He really is expecting to go to war, isn't he? So I hadn't looked at their website before. I had a bit of a look at their website. Yeah, very cool. How to go to war with the military. Basically, it's amazing that people that have been in the military or that are in the military would really believe that they have any chance at all banding together with a group of other characters to defeat their own military. Do they really think they can? It just seems ridiculous. For these guys to be part of the system and then be a part of this bullshit, it just seems ridiculous. It's like, do they really think that, if they're cops, do they really think that cops are doing that bad a job that a couple of Rambos standing on the street's going to make any difference? If they're cops and they think that they make a difference, why don't they just go to work and make a difference? And if they're, same thing if they're military. Look at this dickhead. Look at this dick. I mean, this is on their website, right? This is a dude who looks about 21 years old, right? And he's made this thermal suit so that the drones can't detect him with their thermal detectors. I mean, he's got to be kidding. Have a look at him. You know, really? And this is on their website, which means that, you know, that they're officially supporting this bullshit, right? So, you know, make this thermal suit for yourself so that the government drones can't detect you as you're moving around. I actually listened to what he said too, and he was saying, if you want to move between checkpoints and security barracks and move around and not getting caught. So, in other words, he's talking about being his paramilitary organisation in the mountains there, in the trees, and moving around just, you know, between their checkpoints and secret places without being seen by the government's drones. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. I mean, it's just laughable. I mean, there's nut jobs all over the world who have these sort of paramilitary fantasies, but it's only the US where you can go stand in the middle of the street and live it out. You know, most countries, they just wouldn't allow that. And then to have these guys as being police and military, really? The other cops must be terribly embarrassed working with guys like this. Surely. You know, and the military as well. I mean, aren't you getting enough military? You know, if you're in the military, aren't you getting enough Rambo going on? And again, no disrespect to the military in general or police in general. They're doing an essential job. But you know, surely if you're a part of one of those organisations, surely you don't need to go and do it in your spare time. You know, I'd seriously question the ones that are former police and military as to why they're former. But it's, again, just laughable and an embarrassment to intelligent Americans. It's an embarrassment to intelligent Americans that you know, that the world sees this shit. You know, it's just an embarrassment, really, that they think, that these guys think that they're going to make a difference, or that they think their society is that fucked up that they've got to dress up like Rambo and it's going to make a difference. Ridiculous. Anyway, that's about all it deserves. Doesn't deserve much more than that, this bullshit. So anyway, more videos coming soon.